Hello everyone, this is your teacher Lai Hong Lee, and today we're going to touch on grammar in Unit 10, which is about reported speech. So what is reported speech anyway? So let's take a look at this example. Direct speech versus reported speech. In other way, we can call it reported speech. We can call it indirect speech. All right. So now let's take a look at one example. So this guy, he wants to ask this girl out. So he has a crush on her. And then he asks, do you want to go out with me? Do you want to have lunch, have dinner with me? And then she says, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And a few days later, he talked to his friend. So she said she had a boyfriend. Look at these two speeches, everyone. This one come directly from her, right? She is the owner of this sentence. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. And this sentence come directly from her, right? So this is called direct speech. And then when he reports this speech to his friends, it is called reported speech. បានន័យថាគាត់អានខនអាននេះជាអ្វីដែលគាត់ reported ពីអានេះ Sorry, I have a boyfriend. And then he said គាត់ទៅនិយាយប្រាប់មិត្តភក្តិគាត់ថា she said she had a boyfriend. So this is called reported speech. Alright, so when you report speeches, you have to change in this regard tenses, pronoun, and time expression. For example, you talk to your teachers, and then your teachers, tell you something with the lesson. And when you report what you talk with your teachers, it is called reported speech. You report what your teacher said to your friends. This is called reported speech. So when you want to make changes, when you want to change from direct to indirect to reported speech, you have to change tenses, pronouns, and time expression. Take a look at tense and pronoun changes. Remember, everyone, when you change from direct to indirect or reported speech, you have to move one tense backward. One tense backward. When you talk in present, when direct speech is in present simple, you have to change to past simple. One tense backward. For example, I like Game of Thrones. Present simple, right? So the person who said this is a woman. So when you report, you said she liked Game of Thrones. Right? One tense backward. Present continuous. When you want to report, you have to move to past continuous. I am visiting Angkor Wat. And then you report, he said that he was visiting Angkor Wat. You see, one tense backward. Present continuous, change to past continuous. Past simple, you change to past perfect simple. Present perfect simple, you change to past perfect simple as well. And here are some modal verbs you have to change as well. Change can, change to could, will, would, may, might, must, you change to had to. So this is about tense and pronoun changes. One tense backward and pronoun here, you have to change accordingly to the person who speaks. A person who speaks, so change accordingly. For example, this person is a woman, so you change to she, okay? This person is a man, so you change to he. Because that's why you have to use he instead of I here. Now let's take a look at time expression. For example, yesterday you talked to Bopa, and then Bopa say yesterday, sorry. So yesterday Bopa said that, and this is her direct speech. I am going to school today. I am going to school today. And then tomorrow, which is today, you want to report what Bopa said to your friend. So you said he said he was going to school that day. You cannot use today. If you use today, it means it's wrong. ដោយសារពេលដែលគេនិយាយ today ហ្នឹងវាជាថ្ងៃពិសេសមិញត្រូវអត់អញ្ចឹងបើយើងប្រើ today នៅកន្លែងនេះទៀតវាខុសហើយ so you have to change some time expression. You have to change today to that day. He said he was going to school that day. So in this case, when direct speech used with today, you have to change it to that day. Same with this week, you change to that week. Yesterday, you change to the previous day. Last week, you change to the previous week. Tomorrow, you change to the following day. Next week, you change to the following week. One more example. If Dara said that, Dara said, I am going to school. Sorry, I was going to school. Okay, again. Sorry, I went to school yesterday. All right. So Dara said that I went to school yesterday. So you have to change again. Past simple, you change to past perfect, right? And yesterday you change to the previous day. So it becomes Dara said that he had gone to school the previous day. All right? Dara said that he had gone to school the previous day. Past simple, you change to past perfect simple, and yesterday you change to the previous day. Same goes with all this, all right? Now let's take a look at the previous slide is about reported speech. Now we take a look at reported questions. Questions. Indirect, direct, it's just normal question, right? What time will you have dinner tonight? This is a WA question. So when you want to change to question in reported speech, you have to do like this. WA question, you have to change the question form back to positive form. Here, direct speech យើងប្រើ question form ទៅអត់នេះ will you have យើង modal verb យើងលើកទៅមុខវិញ that this is question form, but in reported question you use in positive. You have to change អានេះមក as មកវិញមកយើងគ្រាន់ដូរពាក្យអានេះដាក់មក as មកដូរពាក្យ as ហើយអ្វីនៅក្រោយនេះគឺយើងដូរដាក់ positive form វិញ alright. So he asked me what time. In WA question you put WA words here stay the same, alright. នៅក្នុង WA question យើងដាក់ WA words មកនេះវិញអញ្ចឹង WA question វាមិនជា question that start with WA words, right? For example, what, when, where, how, whose ពួកអាហ្នឹងគឺហៅ WA word នៅពេលដែលវាជា WA word question យើងដាក់ WA words នៅនឹងមកវិញដដែល and then អាឡៃនេះគឺយើង change មក positive form អញ្ចឹងអានេះ will you have យើង change មក I would វិញដោយសារគេអានេះ will យើង change មក would ហើយអានេះ question form យើង change មក positive form I would have dinner that night, alright. អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវ WH យើងដាក់មកវិញដដែល change វាមក would ហើយតើមកយើង change question form មក positive form. So this is how you make reported question. You use the word ask. In WA question you put WA word and then you move from question to positive form and change accordingly. In yes no question, again everyone, in question in English there are two types. WA question and yes no question. Yes no question are those questions that start with do, does, am, is, are, or modal verb. For example, do you study hard? Are you a good student? Will you go to prom with me? So these are called yes no question because the answer are either yes or no. That is why they are called yes no questions. So when you want to change yes no question, it's a little bit different from WA question. WA question យើងយក WA word មកវិញដដែល but for yes no question you have to put if or whether before the reported question មកន័យថាយើងត្រូវដាក់អានេះយកមាន WA word ទៅអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវដាក់ whether ឬក៏ if មកជំនួសដោយសារ yes no មាន WA word អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវដាក់ whether or if មកជំនួស So do you study hard? It becomes she asked me whether I study hard. Present simple, past simple. And there's no WA word, that's why you have to put if or whether. Are you a good student? He asked me if I was a good student. Will you go to prom with me? Jenny asked me whether I would go to prom with her. Pronoun, look at pronoun carefully everyone, and will change to would, and question form to positive form. Put whether or if before question. And again, reported question, there is no question mark. See? Full stop or period. But it is still a question. Jenny asked me whether I would go to prom with her. It's still a question, but it is just reported question. Alright? If you have any question, don't forget to comment in the Google Classroom or in the YouTube video that I will share with you. Reported order or instruction. So the previous slide we studied about reported speech, reported question, and now we move on to reported order. Order បានគេបញ្ជាយើងអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលគេបញ្ជាយើងប្រើមិន use the word tell, order, command or instruct instead of say អញ្ចឹងយើងនិយាយមិញថា he said that, she said that, right? But now we have to change to he told me that, they ordered Johnny, they command me to, they instructed me to, something like this. So look at direct speech. នេះគេមិនបញ្ជាយើង go home, right? They command us to go home, don't go out. They prohibit us not to go out. So in reported question, you put likeនេះយើង instead of said you say told, or you said order, or you said commanded or instructed. Alright, នេះគឺយើង look at the first one, go home. So you John said it, so you say John told me to go home. Look at this, to go home, alright? John told me to go home. This is positive. In negative, don't go out. Don't go out is prohibit, right? Prohibition ការហាមឃាត់អញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលវាជា negative ឬជាការហាមឃាត់អញ្ចឹងយើងប្រើចេះវិញ My mom told me, ordered me, commanded me, instructed me not to go out. You put not first and then to go out. My mom ordered me not to go out. Again, នៅពេលដែលវាជា instruction, នៅពេលដែលវាជាបទបញ្ជាយើងអត់ប្រើ John said na go home. You have to say John told អានេះគឺណាគេដែលគេប្រាប់ហ្នឹង and then to go home. to ហើយ verb ដែលគេបញ្ជាមកដាក់ to ហើយបានដាក់គេបញ្ជាយើងធ្វើម៉េចហ៎ and then បើវាជាការហាមឃាត់យើងប្រើ not ពីមុខមួយទៀតយើងត្រូវថែម not មួយទៀត My mom ordered me not to go home, not to go out. My mom told me not to go out. My mom commanded me not to go out. So this is how you make reported order or instruction. We have two cases. It's command or prohibition. ការបញ្ជាយើងប្រើ to ពីមុខ prohibition ការហាមឃាត់យើងប្រើ not to. Alright? And this is it for reported speech. For a more detailed instruction of this unit, of this grammar point, you can go to page 119 to read. You will understand more. And if you still have questions, you can comment. Again, you can comment in Classroom, Google Classroom, or YouTube video that I will share to you. Alright, thank you. That's it for today.